Dream Team, it's your boy D. Neal and
Mackenzie.
Back with another reaction video. Once again, here we are with Brienne Worth. Y'all know she's incredibly funny and entertaining. And she educated us a bit about Australia. We got Only in Australia, and she cooked an egg on the road. You know how hot it gotta be to cook?
Extremely hot.
To cook an egg on the road, bro. Have you ever tried to do that outside?
No.
I feel like our son, it might
you
not
probably
be
could in Texas, though.
Maybe in Texas,
but this Tennessee heat, just...
You ain't gonna get it.
It's not like anything like Texas.
You ain't gonna be able to scramble it. But let's go ahead and jump in. Before we do, y'all know what I'm gonna ask y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Ring notification bell. Get the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Brienne, what we got?
Only in Australia can you see bushfires twice the size of Wales in 1 month and then torrential rain and flash flooding the next month, which is also the conditions that brought us this incident.
Constantly reminded not to drive through floodwaters, a man on the New South Wales Central Coast has taken a different approach, riding through one of them with a jet ski. The dangerous stunt was filmed in Tuggery yesterday. It was posted online with the caption, "When it's flash flooding outside, but you're desperate for some Maccas, please do not go through floodwaters."
So a lot of
people just be crazy, bro.
People just be creative.
I said, I'm gonna get this McDonald's guy, David.
Yeah.
I swear. I feel like
take advantage of this.
I feel like that's some stuff you'll see in Florida out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
A lot of people obviously took issue with this, with it being called buffhead behaviour, and a lot of people just calling him a wanker. And yeah, look, it is kind of a douchey mood because floodwaters are incredibly dangerous, and the wake from the jet ski could also push more water into people's houses or businesses. And emergency services have a tough enough job ahead of them without people doing this. But I did think it was funny for a solid 10 seconds, and then I just felt bad for whoever has to deal with the repercussion. Nevertheless, this is a thing that happened. And as your token Australian, I'm going to take you all through some of the most cooked things that have graced our shores. Yes, I am filming in my mum's bedroom because where I'm staying at the moment, this has the best lighting. Cheers, mum. Also, I think I'm gonna cook an egg on the road because it is that hot today. Most of you know I'm living up in the tropics at the moment for a few months, and that basically just means it's 80% humidity all the time, which just means it feels 4 billion times hotter than the temperature actually says. It is a 38-degree day today, but it feels like I'm trying to make a human cake out of myself inside an oven, like inside a volcano, 3 feet away from the sun. I've had like 40-something degree days down south that don't feel anywhere near as hot as a 35-degree day up here. So obviously I'm gonna cook an egg on the road because what else can you do with all of that heat? I'm fairly confident that this will work, mostly because I've already done this on TikTok and possibly Instagram. Feel free to go follow me over there if you haven't already. Anyway, time to show you some stuff that you only see in Australia and possibly a few other places. I haven't been everywhere in the world. What? Wait, what? That man needs to be wearing a shirt before his skin falls.
Oh my god.
That was too funny, bro. That man's skin was flapping everywhere. He tried. I'll give him that. He tried his best to get that drink in his mouth. It just wasn't happening. I swear to God.
That man needs to be wearing a shirt before his skin falls off. You can copy serotonin tea from my clothing brand Rift Supply Co. We've also got some really sick vintage sunnies, fuck off socks so you can get the message across to strangers without having to say it, and a bunch of other cool tees and beanies and stuff as well. Just a man playing with his pet snake in the ocean with a VR. Oh, we've got a flooded Macca's, always a good start. And we've got someone kayaking through the drive-thru.
Oh, wow!
Okay, so it's not that flooded. I was wondering why they're still at work.
That's what I was gonna say. How are they still open? Okay, so, but is the inside not flooded? Like, do the workers gotta stand?
I mean, they have the chairs put up on the tables.
So the workers gotta stand in that wetness and work in it?
I guess.
Nah, even if it's not that flooded. Yes. Or as in Australia, they would call it a thong.
The floating thong, a symbol of our people. As you do, bunch of emus going for a swim. 17 things you can only find in Australia. What is this going to be? Hate it. Giant jellyfish.
Oh
Not a
my
fan.
God.
Not a fan. What do you, is that even a
That's
jellyfish at that
huge.
point? This enormous freak of nature was
swear.
discovered on a beach in Tasmania earlier this year. That's fine. It can stay in Tasmania. This kind of reminds me of a much bigger version of a jellyfish I found on the beach the other day.
Oh, she picked it up.
Why would you pick it?
These
up?
hailstones.
What be? See, that's how you know she's truly an Aussie, bro.
I swear.
'Cause
You won't find one of us doing that.
I tell you, we not touching it.
We don't do
What? Yeah, I'm looking at it for 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna continue walking.
Yeah. Continue walking.
That's
Outta here.
crazy. Look at that hail,
I swear, that's huge.
bro. If that cave, that's taking my car out, bro.
That's taking me out.
Y'all do it together.
Concussion.
Oh, everything.
Love it. Oh, that just looks painful, or like I'm about to write my car off from hail damage. This giant fox with wings, that's not the most surprising thing ever. A flying fox
That's
is
so
only
cute.
a thing here. And this giant earthworm. Look, I respect what
That's
he's about.
crazy.
I know he's probably doing his bit for society, but I fucking hate that worm. Australian
Yeah.
pythons have no mercy. They're actually
Oh
not that
my
bad, really.
God.
Really, you think about it. Think about all the different types of snakes. A python is not your problem. That one might be, though. The world's happiest wallaby. He looks stoked. Stoked or terrified, or maybe just concerned that he ran out of toilet paper. And you're now photographing him in his hour of need. Vegemite latte, not the surprising bit. The sign saying impress your friends. Finish your Vegemite latte and get 2 free coffees. Honestly, not worth it. I love Vegemite, don't get me wrong, but a Vegemite latte? No. Golden Gay Time.
Bro, the people will be throwing up literally all over the place, bro. The store will be full of puke trying to drink a Vegemite
You
latte.
think it's that bad?
It's literally that bad.
No, I'm intrigued.
Legit. And to try to drink something that tastes like that, oh my God. You know what their slogan is?
What?
You can't have a gay time on your own.
Oh my. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny. Or it's hard to have a gay time on your own.
Oh,
That's so funny,
that's
bro.
even better.
It's the best slogan that you could come up with, bro.
I still can't believe their slogan is it's hard to have a gay time on your own. Marketing 101, and honestly, they're not wrong. No thongs, DIY. I've actually done this
my
before
God.
in a video. You're like, oh shit, my
Oh,
back
wow.
slipped away from my shoes. But I do have 2
That
water
look
bottles
uncomfortable.
handy.
It's gonna be
Not a
painful.
problem. I've now got
Looks like it would hurt.
See?
I know.
It's good for just about anything. I don't remember what rating I gave them, but I don't think it was high. A little bit too noisy. Australian for can't be fucked, and you're absolutely right. The only thing I'm mad about regarding this photo is the fact that now I'm hungry. Am I ever going to see your face again? Inhales, no way, get fucked, fuck off. Did we do that? I thought England did that. If you weren't aware, there was a perfectly innocent song that I'm probably going to get copyright flagged for, but here it is. It's called Am I Ever Gonna See Your Face Again by the Angels. And where most people would leave a gap after that line is sung in that song, either England or Australia decided to add in as you do. It's like that song about
I'm telling y'all right now, we probably gonna have to edit this video and edit out the curse words due to YouTube policies. So I'm sorry about that. I'm telling y'all right now.
Alice too. It's a real old people song, which is probably why I know it. It's a song by Smokey called Living Next Door to Alice or something like that. And again, where there's a perfectly good gap, Aussies had to come in and add who the fuck is Alice? Go and just have a listen. Why foreigners are afraid of Australia versus why Aussies are afraid of Australia. I hate magpies. There are no magpies up here that I've seen, which is just tippy top. But there are plovers, which are basically the same thing. Ranking Australian food on the Bogan meter. Oh, here we go. What do we got, champ? Not Bogan. Baker's Delight, as if. Or my laptop is singeing my leg. Could probably cook an egg on my MacBook, to be honest. Not Bogan, Jats. Vegemite sounds fake. Crust pizza, I agree, it's very fancy. Red Rock Deli chips, obviously. Then as you move to the Bogan spectrum, we've got Eagle Boys. Does that even exist anymore? Oak chocolate milk, I can see that. Cherry ripe, some kind of cheap champagne or wine. McCafe, this does check out. When you're 12 but still want to crack a cold one. Let's take a minute silence for all the food we've lost to the ages. Oh, rest in peace to the
I just can't believe they got Vegemite and crackers.
You eat the cheese ones.
Cheese ones are decent. That M&M biscuit look good though.
I swear.
That looks
Space
good.
food sticks.
I could eat that. For sure, for sure.
The crispy smiley boys. Burger Man isn't a thing anymore. Why would it be? It was barely a thing when I was young. When I was but a young lass. Don't know what space food sticks are. Someone's gonna crucify me for that. Oh, I didn't realize the dippy Vegemite things weren't a thing anymore. Oh, Calippos. The It's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep starter pack. I'm bored, wanna do something. Tell me what Kmart was open at 2 a.m. On that note, we're gonna have a brief intermission. I'm gonna go cook my egg. As I'm filming this, I've put a pan outside in direct sunlight to hopefully heat it up enough to cook an egg. All right, so we've got the world's smallest
Oh my
egg and
God.
hopefully a hot pan. I'm scared this is gonna burn me. That
It's cooking instantly, bro.
Can you even see that? That is cooked and splattered. Not gonna say the top is the most cooked thing in the world, but she's getting there. Honestly, I
Yeah.
reckon probably just use a stove. Okay, so yeah, turns out we can. Probably wouldn't recommend it. But the sun, turns out it doesn't just cook your flesh, also cooks breakfast. The last thing your hot chips see. I don't know if any of you guys play this game. I think it might just be called harassing strangers, but you're also a filthy, dirty liar if you say you've never done it. Picture this, you're sitting on a beach. The beach is very busy. You're at the Gold Coast, maybe you're at Bondi. Don't know why you'd ever be at Bondi. You take a little chippy and you throw it just in front of a group of strangers, and then you observe as a swarm of seagulls descends onto this one chip, thoroughly freaking out said strangers. I never know what's gonna happen.
I can see myself like with a group of friends, maybe when I was younger, just going around the beach doing that.
I can see you doing that. I was thinking about you.
And then me and my friends would turn on each other eventually and start throwing them at each other and watch the birds swoop down on us. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I could too.
Hey, you gotta have fun.
When I go to Kmart, will I be there for 5 minutes, 5 hours? Will I spend $5, $500? Who knows? I know the answer to that. I'm gonna go in and spend $19 on an inflatable raft, because that's exactly what I did. Appropriate footwear must be worn while on the premises. Minimum requirement, thongs. That seems fair enough, because usually the minimum requirement is just bare feet. What you leave out for Santa: America, cookies and milk; Australia, VB. Well, only if you hate Santa. Here in Queensland, we are sophisticated and we have mangoes. When did we start calling these mangoes, by the way? Can we agree on some kind of consensus here? My friend left to live in England for a few years and came back and was like, why do you guys all of a sudden love fruit? Why is everyone talking about mangoes? It's not even mango season. Incorrect, it's always mango season. This is why Australia and New Zealand are always fighting. That, and also because we're maybe a little bit jealous that they have competent leaders. Co-work.
They fight because who invented that dessert between them two?
Who really invented it?
Huh?
Who really invented it?
I don't know. I've seen videos where some say Australia, some say New Zealand. I guess it'll be an ongoing fight.
We'll just
forever.
go with both.
No, what did you do on Saturday night? Me. A rampaging Australian pig drank 18 beers and got in a fight with a cow. Otherwise known as any given weekend in Cairns. You know you're Australian when Bunnings wedding. I was about to take the piss out of this, but then also... Yeah, this was definitely a decision that I made. When you ask for sauce and it's 20 cents. Never forget the time Australia went to war with the emus and lost. Look, I don't want to talk about it. We've talked about it on this channel and I don't want to talk about it. Watching your friends playing on the playground in primary school while you're sitting there in the shade with no hat. Didn't ask to be added so hard.
Yeah, they got a no hat, no play rule. Because I think in Australia, the sun's so hot and the ozone, there's a hole in the ozone or something like that. They get more skin cancer than any other country. And so if you don't wear a hat to school, play at recess, you're not allowed to play.
Oh.
I'm a starter pack. This must be what hell is like. Oh, the Kmart pedestal fans. Wasn't there a summer where those fans sold out in the whole state?
That's how you feel?
That's exactly how I feel.
You can relate to that one?
Yes, I be dying. This weather ain't no joke.
She not lying. She would turn that fan on though if it was negative 10 degrees outside.
I think it was set on. It was 58 in here the other day.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm still sweating.
It was freezing. 58. That's Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I know y'all do Celsius, but Fahrenheit.
It was
freezing.
so hot in here.
58 degrees Fahrenheit is cold.
If I'm sweating, it's a problem.
We're complete opposites.
I swear.
On most days.
He preferred to sweat.
Over freezing, yes, bro.
No.
Yes. I would take it. My feet were so cold that day. I was wearing gloves inside the house. I was wearing gloves inside. That's how cold
terrible,
it was.
but what do you do?
Yes, 2017, there was a statewide shortage of those fans. And of course it was in Queensland. And that is just about all I can tolerate. This room is getting really hot. I completely forgot to do shout outs. If you're new here...
Well, that's all we got for that video.
That was funny.
You enjoyed that?
Yeah.
She's always entertaining and very funny. But the cooking egg on the road is still crazy. Like... I don't think it gets that hot here.
I don't think it does either.
Okay.
I mean, it gets hot, but to me, it's hot.
I feel that.
We get like 100 degree weather.
There was also a video where a guy like went outside and cooked a kangaroo steak in the sun. And crazy.
I think literally the hottest weather I've ever felt is when you moved here, and I came to Texas, and it was like 100 and something degrees, but it said it felt like 120. And like soon as we stopped for gas and I stepped outside the car, I immediately started sweating. And I was so mad.
It was hot, but it wasn't that bad.
It was hot. It was hot. No, if I start sweating immediately, it's hot.
I guess I was just used to that heat. That was normal for me.
Yeah. That's not normal. You shouldn't have to believe that.
I enjoyed it. I guess I adjusted to it.
That's what it is, because that's unnormal. It's unhuman.
It was some days like it was summertime and my AC wasn't working in my apartment.
I remember you telling me, and I was like,
that was terrible. That was like truly awful. Like sweating all the it was like 87 degrees inside the apartment. And so,
that's like you love that.
No, 87 is crazy. I keep it around like 72 is my sweet spot.
That's
but
not a sweet spot.
87 is insanity.
My sweet spot is 62.
You see how far apart we are from each other.
62. That's what we keep the house on.
Exactly. Her sweet spot. No compromise.
No compromise. Can't compromise on that.
That's all we got for y'all. We'll see y'all again in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, rate notification bell, give the video a thumbs up, and we out.